Hi, everybody. I tried to do a lecture in the course room, but of course I got a undefined object error and it kicked me out. So I'm going to use Zoom, and I'll post a link to the Zoom in the discussion. But welcome. I wanted to give you a quick overview of the course so you can get started on your first assignments. And I'll be posting assignment 1 and the discussion thread for the week right after this chat so you can get going. But again, welcome to IE 709. We're going to look at object-oriented programming languages. We're going to look at some scripting languages. We'll compare them and try to get a good definition of what we mean by object-oriented programming languages. So you're going to touch several programming languages, and at the end of the course, you'll kind of do a final project that compares them and does kind of a drill down. And so if someone were to give you a description of an object-oriented language, you go, yep, that's OOP. And if somebody said this is a scripting language, is it object-oriented? You have ways to address that as well. So let's go ahead and kind of jump in. Our books for the course, we have the object-oriented thought process, which drills down into kind of all things object-oriented. And so we'll drill into classes, we'll drill into methods, we'll drill into inheritance and polymorphism and encapsulation, and kind of get a good feel for how those work in a general sense, and then we can take a look at them in some real-world object-oriented programming languages. The second is object-oriented programming, building robust and maintainable software with object-oriented design patterns with Python. And we're going to be doing some Python coding, and Python is the most widely used scripting language and currently the most widely used programming language on the market. So looking at Python is a good choice, and it allows us to drill into a lot of the concepts that we're interested in. So looking at the course itself, week 1 was just kind of get us started, give you guys time to get the books and things. And this week we're going to jump into Python. And so there's actually readings, chapters 1 and 2 from the OOTP book, and then chapters 1 and 2 from Python, so you can get started. And what I want you to do, just to kind of break the ice, is to get Python installed in your system, make sure it's up and running, then create a Hello World application. And I'll have a Python-related discussion thread in the classroom that I look forward to you responding to. Just kind of get our conversation going. And just submit a Word document that has a screen capture of your program running on your system and Hello World being displayed. Hello World, so named. It was one of the first applications that K&R, Kernighan Ritchie, who wrote the C programming language, used to get started. So your very first C program is typically Hello World. Then when C++ came out, the first program was kind of Hello World, and Java came out and somebody created Hello World. So we're going to get started with each one of these programming languages using Hello World, and then we're going to dive down deep into the programming language the following week. And so I'll try to post both activities that you'll be doing with programming languages each week. But this week will be Python-based. In week 3, we're going to continue with Python. I'm going to give you kind of a wide range of programs to let you exercise more of the programming language. Again, the readings are listed in the syllabus. And then in week 4, we're going to jump into Swift. And Swift's an all-purpose programming language, but it's gained popularity because it's used a lot to create iOS, Apple, iPhone apps. And so we'll take a look at Swift. Again, we'll start with a Hello World after you get it installed and up and running. And a lot of times just getting the system installed, getting used to the IDE, doing a compile build is a big hurdle. So that's why we're doing the Hello Worlds. The following week, again, we're going to drill down into some more advanced programs to keep you going. And then we're going to jump into Go, which used to be Golang, which is a Google proprietary programming language. And again, we'll start with Hello World. Week 7, we'll dive deeper into Go. And by then we'll have continued readings on object-oriented programming. And so you'll be ready to start drawing in your final presentation. I'll post it early so you can kind of work on it throughout the course. But your objective is going to be to create a paper that discusses object-oriented programming languages, has some object-oriented specific applications. So you can plan on seeing inheritance, you can plan on seeing encapsulation, plan on seeing polymorphism. And then we'll do a final project presentation which analyzes programming languages. So what are some of the things that set programming languages apart? What criteria should we be looking at when we consider a programming language? And so it kind of sets the stage for the course was to evaluate object-oriented programming languages. We're going to do that. And then compare it to scripting languages. We're going to do that. So we should get all bases covered, and that will wrap us up. And so let me go ahead and just get this posted and get your assignments up so you can get started. And on week 8, you'll actually do your presentation live within Zoom, or we'll do a recorded session if we can't make everybody's times work, but hopefully we'll do a multi-way face-to-face. And I'll do a few more of these throughout the course, just make sure we're on the right path. So again, I'm excited to be learning with you guys. Look forward to drawing down into the programming languages with you, and have a great week. Let's get started.